Alright, welcome back everyone. Scarland here bringing you a new Neverwinter video. Today we're going to continue our coverage of Module 19. We are on the preview server currently, and today's video topic is we're going to be looking at all the new gear, companions, artifacts, all that kind of stuff. So we're just going to run through it real quick. Maybe some of you have seen the new stuff, maybe some of you have not. Remember to hit that like button, really helps the YouTube algorithm. And let's go ahead and jump right into this, shall we? So let's go ahead and start off with the new artifact. It is called the Sword of Zyril. It's going to be HP, power, critical strike. You can read on the screen what it actively does. Now the 3-piece set for it is the Glorious Light set. I'm not too big on the ability, unfortunately. You gain up to 6,500 power as your health decreases. So that's horrible. You want to always maintain your health. You want to be full health all the time. So this 3-piece set bonus kind of sucks. And then that bonus is doubled for 15 seconds when a nearby ally falls in battle. So if someone goes down, you gain whatever, 13,000 power for 15 seconds. Yeah, I'm not too keen on that. So it is what it is. The belt stats are here. Or I'm sorry, the necklace and the belt stats, rather. Moving along, we'll go ahead and jump right into the new weapon set. Top tier. This is the weapon set that will be dropping from the trowel. The Zyril trowel, right? Zariel. There's a lot of mixed opinions on this right now. When people start to accumulate this and legitimate testing can be done on it, but you can read the description, and it has its pros and its cons. First of all, this weapon set is going to be extremely hard to obtain, right? The new trowel is no joke. It's much harder than Tower of the Mad Mage. Right off the bat, the base damage, as it currently sits with the Lionheart, this does have higher base damage, so automatically it's already better. They are increasing the Lionheart set, but I don't know if the base damage is going to increase. We'll have to wait and see. But for this effect, you can read through the effect here on your screen. And there's a lot of mixed opinions right now. I don't know if they're going to adjust this, change it. Remember, we are on preview. Everything is subject to change. It does look cool, I guess, for the most part. If you care about that kind of stuff, it looks alright. It's not too shabby. It's a good-looking pack blade. I don't know what the other classes look like. Next up, we have the Legion Guard set, and this is going to drop out of maps. Yes, there are going to be treasure maps again in Mod 19 if you were unaware. So we do have some kind of set coming out of these maps as well. Now this set is going to be sort of like the Masterworking set to a degree, where you gain the bonuses the more people using this set in your party. So it's 1,000 power, 1,000 combat advantage, 1,000 defense, and 1,000 critical avoidance. And it all stacks 5 times depending on if all 5 people in your party have this set. So there is no damage increase. It's all raw statistical value. So again, the base damage I believe is actually lower than Lionheart. So yeah, I don't know how valid this particular set will be. Again, it states that it'll be coming out of treasure maps, so it'll be interesting to see how that's going to work. It's essentially a fiery red and orange pack blade. Doesn't look too horrible. Next on the list, we do have the Hellfire Engine set. Now this is going to be in the campaign store, so it's like the lowest tier of the 4 sets so far. And I don't understand this set bonus either, to be honest. I mean, maybe if you're a speedrunner and you didn't care about damage output and you were just trying to speed through dungeons, because at the start of combat, your stamina regeneration is increased by 15%. Your movement speed is increased by 15% in this last 10 seconds. When you kill an enemy, the buff refreshes itself, but as soon as you leave combat, the buff leaves. So, in my opinion, horrible for DPS overall. Again, it has the lowest base damage values here of only 4,800. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to be a very popular weapon set. I don't know why. I mean, movement speed and stamina, maybe if you're speed running some old tiered content. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Next, let's go ahead and jump into the companions here. So there is 3 new companions. First one being the Sky Blazer. Now this increases the drop of Blood of War campaign currency by 10%. We've seen numerous companions like this over the course of the past several mods. It says it comes out of the Zen market. This is undoubtedly going to be the Expedition Pack companion. So you can expect there to be an Expedition Pack coming in Mod 19, and this is the one that will be in it, most likely, and it's going to increase the campaign currency by 10%. It looks awesome. You know, too bad we don't have companion skins in the game. I've been trying to get that point across that it would be a good feature, just like we have the mount system where you can use whatever companion you want, but then you can also change the skin of your companion. But we'll maybe see that down the road, maybe not. I don't know. Next on the list, we do have the Spined Devil. 10% chance on encounter use to release a Hell of Spines up to 6 foes within 15 for magnitude of 30 weapon damage as physical damage. Obviously, it needs tested. Who knows if this is a valid option for an AoE build or whatever. This is going to come out of the lockbox, the Blood War lockbox, and it looks pretty awesome as well. So until legitimate testing gets done on this in the future, we won't really know if this is good for an AoE build or not, but probably not for the most part. But at least it looks cool, I guess. Whatever. Finally on the list, we have a Flaming Skull, and this says that it comes out of a companion pack. So, I don't know. Maybe it might be a companion pack for a lockbox. Maybe this one is from the Expedition Pack. We don't really know yet. We'll have to wait and see. But the Flaming Skull is combat advantage and defense, which are good bonuses to have. It's an offensive power slot, so combat advantage, defense, not too bad. That'll go up, obviously. And again, it's a cool-looking companion. I would love to rock this companion while still using my augment, right? Like, I wish we had companion skins in the game. There's a lot of companion skins in the game that I would love to utilize. But we just don't have that system right now. Maybe one day. We'll have to wait and see. That's the 3 new companions. Let's go ahead and jump into all the goodies now. So let's start all the way over here. Again, I showed you the Celestial set, the Legion Guard set we went over already, the Hellfire set, and then we will jump into the new stuff here. And I think they grouped it here as well. So there's not that many new gears, right? Now, this says that this stuff comes from the Adventure Zone. I think these are the new hunts. Guys, these are the Mod 19 hunt items, I think. I'm pretty sure. And there's a handful of them. So we'll go ahead and look at these. Like I said, everything's subject to change as far as the statistics. So, I mean, there's tooltip bugs right off the bat. You can see 7,500%. Yeah, that's incorrect, obviously. So we have Crown of the Pit Fiend here. When your health is below 25%, your power goes up by 7,500. Again, you're not going to sacrifice going to low HP just to get a bonus. So I don't see very many people using this. And it does look cool, though. If this is the transmute that they're going for, it does have a good transmute, at least. It has a glowing mouth. I don't know. Looks cool to me. Move along. Next, we have Garisto's Horns. When you damage or heal your target for more than 10% of your HP in a single blow, you gain 1% critical strike. And it stacks up to 10%. So, I mean, if you're lacking critical strike, I guess, then this is an option for you. I don't know. Looks pretty cool. Again, helmet, big-ass horns on it. GG. Next, we have the Demon Hunter's Trackers. When you kill an enemy, there's a 20% chance you'll teleport to a nearby enemy. We've seen this effect before. Nothing too special. And it does have, like, purple glowing eyes. It's a face mask, and it has purple glowing eyes. I don't know. Looks cool to me, guys. I don't know. Next on the list, we have the Whispers Hood of Quiet. When you damage or heal for more than 10% of your HP, your power and your speed are increased. So your power goes up to 1,500, your speed goes 1% for 10 seconds, and it stacks 5 times. So this isn't a bad option for a helmet piece, because you're going to get the power stacks and a speed increase, and it's not when you're killing stuff, right? It's only when you're damaging stuff, so you don't actively have to kill mobs. So this isn't bad. You'll have to compare this helmet to, let's say, the Lion helmet that has a similar effect where you're stacking power or whatever. Um, or I'm sorry, the Lion helmet is what, 75% power or 75% stamina equals 5k power, right? These are comparable to the gloves, right? The gloves are the ones that stack the power. So, again, we'll have to look at this more in depth. Are we going to use this over Lion Guard? I don't know yet. Uh, Last helmet on the list, we have Helm of the Sky Blazer. When you kill an enemy, 20% chance you teleport again. So I don't know if these are all finalized items, because all three of these right here have the same icon. Again, we're in very early preview cycle, so I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if these transmutes are actually what the transmutes are actually going to be either, guys. So everything, of course, subject to change. We're on preview. Let's look at the boots. Wisps of the Shadow Demon. Whenever you are struck by a critical strike, you have a 10% chance to increase your HP by 20% and gain 3% defense. This is actually decent boots for a tank or something, right? I don't see us using this on a DPS class. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. I don't know. I mean, it's accuracy, deflection. I mean, most DPS classes don't max out critical avoidance, so they do have chances to be critically hit. So 20% HP plus defense, I just don't see it. Maybe in some certain niche related builds or something. Maybe on the Soul Weaver. So Soul Weaver, obviously focusing on these statistics maybe. Next we have Green. Oh, let's see. These look any different. Oh yeah, I wanted to show these. So these do have an effect, guys. As it sits right now, at least, these Shadow Demon ones, they have like smoky trails on you. I really like this. I hope this is like a finalized version, because this transmute's actually really cool. There's only a select few boots in the game that actually have animation effects. The only one I can even think of off the top of my head is obviously the one from Kessel's Retreat, the Black Ice Treads. So these have an effect on them. Hopefully that's a finalized product. We have the Greaves of the Fallen Angel, has the Brute's Might on it. When you are 25% or 25 meters or closer to your target, your power is increased by 5k. So this is a valid boot option, to me, in my opinion at least. It has base defense. It actually has double stack defense, guys. You see that? Right below the combat rating, it has a defensive base statistic of 2460, but then it also gains another 1230 defense. So yeah, that's not bad. As double defense, the new stat caps are 90,000. So using these boots could boost your defense by 3,000 alone. So these boots actually are really decent, and they have a good effect on them too. I don't mind being that close, especially in the trowel. You're going to be right on top of the boss. So you just have to stay close. You get 5,000 power. These boots will probably be in most DPS rotations, probably single target. You'll see these boots coming out a lot. If I was a bet man, if I was guessing, if this is a finalized product and they're not going to change anything with this, not only are you double dipping your defense, but you're getting some combat advantage on the side, plus you get 5,000 power for just staying close to the mob or the boss. So yeah, these boots, I'm going to keep my eye on these boots in particular. Next we have the Boots of the Herald. When you were 25, so it's the same effect, right? And it actually has the same stats, right? That's why I'm saying we're so early in the preview cycle. I don't like making videos on the gear this early. So if I have to put out another video a couple weeks down the road, guys, you know, it is what it is. Because these literally have the same stats. It has the same stats. It has the same effect. That's what makes me think that possibly these aren't completed yet, right? There's probably going to be more changes. I think this is a different one, though, right? Yeah. So now we have the Greaves of the Light Guard. Again, double defense. See that? That's a lot of defense right there. You get 2,500 base defense, but then there's another 2,500 defense. That's 5,000 defense on these boots. When your health is greater than 85%, your power is increased by 7,500. So now these boots are actually better than these. in my opinion, right? You're only getting 5k power here with some decent statistical stuff, but now you should always be over 85% power. Yes, you're going to take hits, you're going to get hit, but your healers in your group are constantly going to be healing you. You should always be healed 85% or more. So greater than 85%, you're going to gain 7,500 power now. So again, that makes me think these probably aren't done. These are probably going to get adjusted. There's going to be some changes. I'm going to have to put out a second video, most likely, going over finalized changes. Right now, we're just really early in the preview process. Let's look at the breastplates. Garbs of QB. When you damage your target for more than 15%, your target's pulled towards you, applies a single target, and does stack. Control immune targets suffer 20 magnitude bleed damage. I'm not interested in this at all. Deflection awareness, you guys can reread it if you so choose. There's what it looks like. Moving on. Plate of Aranese. Your powers have a 10% chance to siphon life essence, blah, blah, blah. We have this effect on previous gear already. Here's what it looks like. Again, reused skins. This is all reused transmogs for the most part. We have Garbs of the Herald. Healing an ally increases your crit by 1k, but reduces your defense by 1k, and it stacks 5 times. Yeah, not interested in reducing any statistical values. We have the Bone Devil's Ribcage. Healing an ally, again, it's the same effect, guys. That's why this stuff isn't done, right? Again, reused transmogs. And then we have the Breastplate of the Crusader. Again, it's literally, there's 3 pieces of gear right here that literally have the same effects. So, probably not done. Let's look at some of these gloves. Arms of the Living Fire. It has Survivor's Might on. It gains 75 power for each % of health you are missing. Again, you shouldn't be missing health, guys. It has a lot of armor pen on it and very little critical strike. And this is what they look like. They're actually really cool looking. I don't know if this is a reused transmog or not. I can't really tell. They're very dark. We have Arms of the Last Resistance. Gain 300 power for each enemy you're engaged with, up to 15 targets. We have Baylor Bracers. Again, same exact effect, same exact icon. We have Ethereal Bracers of the Past. Again, same effect. And then we have, okay, so now we're getting into the old stuff. So those right there are going to be your current Mod 19 hunt pieces. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 helmets, 1, 2, 3, 4 boots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 breastplates, and 1, 2, 3, 4 gloves. Those are going to be the Mod 19 hunts, undoubtedly. So, that's that. I don't think there's anything else to show. I think I can go by location here. So here is... I'm looking for the campaign stuff, right? Juma's surprised. Okay, so we also have something called the Redeemed Citadel here. I don't know if this goes along with the campaign or whatever the case may be. I think I showed some of these in the Mythic Mount video, right? Because there is a Celestial Wings mount here, and there is a Glorious Whirlwind mount here. Also, I think there's another companion here, right? Yeah, this is Zariel herself. So, and it says redeemed in the Citadel. So I'm not sure what kind of currency we're looking at here or what this is. I don't know if it's the campaign currency. It looks like it's a defensive slot. It's going to be maximum hit points and critical avoidance. And this is Zariel herself, right? This is the new trial boss. You can get her in companion form. Again, why don't we have a companion skin thing? I would love to use this. I would use this as my companion skin 100% if we could have companion skins, right? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Moving on, let's see what else we got in here. So we have General of the Citadel as well. So this is maximum hit points and critical avoidance again. And it's just another angel, it looks like. We have Redeemed Fallen, which looks like it's accuracy and combat advantage. So it's like a dark angel. It's a fallen angel, I guess. See, the wings are a little darker. He looks like a drow. I don't know. I don't know. You guys figure it out. So we have the golden memories here as well. So this is another 3-piece set, right? This is called the Redeemed set. So this is the artifact. It's not in the collections, however. You can't see this in the artifact collections. This is the only tab where you can see this stuff. So we don't exactly know what the stats on it are. You can see the 3-piece set, though. It's 3% incoming healing. When healed by another source, you gain 5,000 power for 6 seconds. So when you're getting healed, you're going to gain 5,000 power. Here's the necklace and the belt to go with this set. And then there's also a weapon set too, right? So we have the revered word of the Blessed Blade. And, I mean, this is the offhand, right? This is Warlock stuff, right? So this is the Paxiller of the Blessed Blade. You guys can read what it does. Let's take a look at it real quick. Let's see if we can... So that's really cool looking. This is a very unique pack blade. We don't have this in the game currently. Nothing has this skin on it. This is 100% complete new art design, and you can see what it looks like. It kind of... I mean, I kind of like it, you know? It's something big. You can actually see it. It looks okay, in my opinion. I don't know. So this is all something to do with the Redeemed Citadel, which is, I'm guessing, the campaign store, maybe? I don't know, because you have all this armor in here as well that, again, doesn't show up in the normal collection tabs. We have the Divine Mystic Cow, right? It's 1230 gear. When your stamina is over 75%, your power is increased by 5k. It's the same effect that we have right now. The boots, I'm guessing these all have the same effects as the Lionheart stuff, right? I think it does, right? This is the same as the Lionheart boots. So that was the Divine Armor. So now we also have the Redeemed stuff here, right? So what is all this stuff? These are rings, right? These are the new rings. Or no, I'm sorry, this is the new companion gear, right? There's also a few select companion pieces. So we have the Blessed Belt of the companion, which is 13.2 defense, 13.2 critical strike, 13.2 combat, 13.2 awareness, 13.2 accuracy, 13.2 armor pen, 13.2 deflection. Now let's look at the new rings. So we do have a gold ring of the Herald and counter powers, 3% more damage. It has armor pen and critical strike on it. We have the Electrum ring of the Herald. When you stand still for 6 seconds, your defense and movement are increased. We have the Platinum ring of the Herald. When you stand still, again, same effect. We have the At Will increase, 3% power, Silver ring of the Herald. So, yeah, nothing too terribly special here as far as the new legendary rings go. Finally, it looks like we have some new shirt and pants, right? Slip of the Herald. Whenever you critically strike with your powers, you have a 10% chance to reduce your encounter power cooldown by 1 second. This has armor pen crit strike on it. And we have leggings of the Herald. Whenever you critically strike your powers, you have 10% chance to gain action points. And it has defense and crit avoidance on it. Finally, we have some fashion, I believe. The Holy Smith apron, the Holy Smith goggle, and Holy Smith pants. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. I don't know if these are what these are going to look like. I really hope not, because that looks like a freaking halo right now. So what is that? The Holy Smith goggle. It better not be a reused halo. That's all I'm going to say about that. If you people are sitting on glowing halos right now, we're going to have to keep an eye on this. It better not be the literally same asset, right? This is literally the glowing halo. Actually, is it the glowing halo? I wonder what's giving us that. Here, you know what? Let's see. Is it? Let's make sure. Is it the goggles? Yes, it's 100% the goggles. So yeah, not only are you going to gain, goggles, but as it's hopefully they just take the halo out, right? Because when you zoom in, the halo disappears. Hopefully the halo isn't a part of this. Hopefully it's actually just this goggle here, right? Because come on now, Cryptic. Come on. You sold the glowing halo exclusively. Let's not put it back into the game. Come on now. So I think that wraps it up, guys. For the most part, that should be all the items. I don't think I missed anything, right? We have some vanity pets here as well that are coming out of the new trial, I guess. The campaign store. The adventure zone. Did we miss anything here? I don't think we did. This is all the hunt stuff that I showed you guys. So yeah, that is going to wrap up the video. That's the very first showcase for the items. Again, very early preview cycle. Everything's subject to change. I expect a lot of these items to get reworked to a degree. If they do in a couple weeks, I'll put out an updated video. Remember, go ahead and smash that like button for me. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. I'll see you guys real soon.